back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a program that I've been doing called Yoga for Weight Loss, and want to just kind of give you a review of that and then talk to you about how some things are going with me on my journey. As most of you know from my previous video, and we'll link to that, I kind of gave you my story and my weight loss struggle. So anyway, today's video will be a little bit of the review and then kind of where I'm headed next on that journey. So first of all, it's a yoga thing, and I wanted to talk to you about my Christian perspective and how that intertwines with yoga a little bit. I know that yoga, people that study yoga intently and things like that, sometimes incorporate religious concepts in that. And I just want to say, as a Christian, I personally do all kinds of yoga and do not practice any kind of religion to do with yoga. When they ask me to meditate, I can meditate on God at that point. So I just wanted to clear that up in case there was a question from my Christian perspective about yoga. Now, moving into the program, I did 30-day weight loss transformation. It was by Psyche Truth, and the instructor's name was Julie Marie. I love the program. I want to say that right up front. I thought it was very, it built well up on itself. I felt like throughout the program, I was able to gain like strength, and I could tell that I was able to do and hold movements in a better way than I did initially. So that's why I highly recommend that you think about these 30-day programs if you're interested in yoga, because it starts at an easier level to build you up to something harder as you go through the 30 days. Now, I also could recognize improvements in my form, in my stamina, my ability to hold plank movements, and to perform transitions like the sun salutation. I could definitely see some huge improvements in that over this 30-day journey. And it's like a checklist for me. I'm doing this 30-day program, and I'm motivated every day to get up, because I know I want to complete that. That's the kind of person I am. I operate that way in my own head. So something like this just gives me the motivation to make sure I'm doing it every day. Now, let's get back to the results of the program. So that was not so good for me. So I gained 3 pounds over, I don't know what the course is. It's been a while. I've been on this, with me in a 30-day journey, I'm not able to do a 30-day journey in 30 days because my work schedule and other commitments just don't allow that. So I probably have been working on this about 8 weeks total. Maybe a little less. So it has been a little bit longer of a situation for me on the actual 30-day part, but I completed the whole 30-day program. Anyway, so no actual weight loss. Actually, I've had some weight gain. And then I thought I was encouraged because I took a waist measurement, and I think that's another, I think you need to do something besides just weigh on a scale. We talked about that in my first video. I'm more than that number. There's more to how you feel and how your muscles are and your tone than just how much you weigh. So I took a waist measurement just to see. Well, when I repeated that, I did not have the number from before in front of me, and that wasn't better either. I thought it was from my memory, but then when I found the actual number, it's about 1.5 inches different. So I will say and preface that I did not change anything else, but I was just doing this program. So I'm not right now, outside of just lifestyle change, doing anything special as far as a special diet or anything like that. Now, I am gluten-free for the most part, and I have tried to cut back on dairy, but I'm not actually doing a diet, so to speak. I really embrace the concept that lifestyle and that true change is what is going to be the answer for me. And I am struggling right now at work with a lot of stress. And I've got some other things I'm transitioning in my life as well. And it's hard. I think that we think sometimes that we're failures at a diet or not losing weight, when in reality, there's some other outside factors that are out of my control. So anyway, I'm not going to let this be a downer. I am going to look at some different programs. I started yoga back when COVID hit just because I was dealing with so much stress. I think we all are. And I thought, well, yoga would be a great way just to kind of chill out my workout and refocus some of my energy. And I have thought it was a good journey for me. But I do think it's time for me to step things up a little. So I'll be looking at something different, and we'll talk about that. I'm thinking it's going to be bar. I really like bar, and I'm going to try that, I think. So we'll have an update on that. I'm going to see if I can find a 30-day program. Not sure if that exists, but I'm going to look and see what I can find. And if it does, then we'll have a review on that and maybe a compare and contrast. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all workout plan or diet. So I'm trying to get out of my own head with that. I see things working for other people and you get so upset at yourself because you feel like a failure. And that's just feeding into the whole negative process that's keeping me where I am. So with that being said, this wasn't a great outcome for me. It wasn't what I was hoping for. But we move on to the next thing. I'm still going to incorporate yoga into my lifestyle because I think it helps me with flexibility and refocusing. It helps me have a quiet moment that I choose to focus on God, and you know, whatever you choose to focus on during that moment is up to you. But that's one part about it that I think is so good. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you'll come back and subscribe to the channel and kind of keep following along because we're going to have some more reviews coming up. And comment below. If you're on a journey, I could use some encouragement right now, and I would like to encourage you as well. So just know that we're all in this journey together, regardless of where you are in your journey. And here's where I am in mine. We can encourage each other. So have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.